They're good.
Huh. All right.
Anyway, that was just a little note.
Interesting. I want to get to this, man.
Sad but true. Let's do it.
This is my favorite segment so far.
Can we make a jingle?
You want to make a jingle for?
Yeah.
How do you make a jingle?
I don't know.
I got a trumpet. Yeah.
Maybe we just sing and clap.
We can do it. Okay. One of these stories is sad but unbelievably true. The other one I have completely made up, so I'm not making, I'm going to throw somebody under the bus on both of these. And please know that one of them is fake. I will tell you which one is fake, but you have to try to guess which one is true and which one's fake. You ready?
All right, let's do this.
Story number one. And I'm going to try to make it through this without laughing. All right. When a company goes public, the company itself is immediately put under a microscope, like we just talked about with Spotify. Every dollar that the company has spent, earned, or is planning to spend gets analyzed to determine if the public should invest or not, right? You're making that decision. Occasionally, a company goes public and catches the media's attention, in particular, Snapchat. Snapchat recently went public, and it was one of these companies. Everybody wanted to talk about it. Yeah. Now, the company had a ridiculous valuation. They don't make any money. So the question was, why is it worth investing in this company? So what happens in that case is people turn to the founders, the people that run the company, and we try to assign some sort of like godlike status to them as the reason why we would invest. Right. So in this case, co-founder Evan Spiegel, we just talked about him the other day, he was put under the microscope to see if he was the type of person that was fit to run such a large IPO, and would he be able to guide the future, the company going forward. As is typically the case, the media left Evan Spiegel embarrassed after leaked emails surfaced that came out while he was at Stanford University in 2010. So, some of the text in those emails include, quote, shopping list, 1 ounce of marijuana, 1 kilo of blow. Quote, I'll roll a blunt for whoever sees the most tits tonight.
Oh, boy.
And, quote, I can't say this one.
Come on now.
And, quote, did I just pee on... Oh, man. Quote, did I just pee on Lily? The back of her shirt is soaked.
Oh, no.
End quote. Spiegel later apologized in an email statement that said, I have no excuse. I'm sorry I wrote them at the time, and I was a jerk to have written them. They in no way reflect who I am or who I am today or my views towards women. Let me try it again, the quote real quick. The first quote, shopping list, 1 ounce of marijuana, 1 kilo of blow. Quote, I'll roll a blunt for whoever sees the most tits tonight. And, quote, did I just pee on Lily? The back of her shirt is soaked.
Oh, no.
These are emails, by the way. So if this is true, why would the man take time to write an email like this?
That was my first question, but you go ahead and continue.
I just want to point that out, for better or for worse. Okay, so that's story number one.
When did he graduate? Do we know?
I don't know that for sure. The emails were from 2010. He wrote while he was at Stanford.
Yeah, we used to use an email pretty frequently.
Okay, this one's good too.
Okay.
All right. Jeff Zucker is the president of CNN Worldwide. He took over this role in 2013 when a previous president stepped down. Mr. Zucker relocated his family to Buckhead, just out of Atlanta, where the CNN headquarters is at. Now, this was seen as a rare move by a president, and immediately he was labeled a man of action, taking a hands-on approach. As is typical for most presidents and CEOs, they have a team of assistants that take over the day-to-day personal chores and tasks of such a busy public figure. In the summer of 2013, Mr. Zucker's assistant was tasked with returning the leased car of the president. For the story, the car was a modest Cadillac CTS. It's a nice car, but it's not. You would think like, oh, is he driving a Range Rover? No, it was just a Cadillac.
Okay.
As the dealer was checking the car in, they noticed a few leftover random items along with a small bag in the trunk that was a hand-stitched emergency kit. When the dealer called the assistant to return for the items, she discovered the contents of the emergency kit, here we go, to include 6 unused condoms, an empty prescription bottle for Cialis, which is like Viagra,
yep.
A female personal massager,
nice,
and a notepad with a small number of men's names and nicknames indicating their sexual preference. The assistant made no mention of this, but in 2014 she was fired, and she chose to reveal the package to Fox News, which is a rival media outlet, as you know.
Yeah.
The story ran, and the president admittedly denied it. The problem was 4 men that were on that list came forward and were able to verify their nickname in the book. To this day, he is still the president of CNN.
Wow.
Is that not the 2 best stories you've ever heard or what?
Those are good.
Come on now. So we've got Snapchat up against CNN's story. Which one is sad, but unfortunately very true?
Man. So this is the tricky part here.
Yep.
Is if you made up that first one, you're...
I write these stories late at night, I'll tell you.
I'd be a little bit confused on how you came up with that shopping list. Seems right for a college kid. The whole, did I just pee on Lily? Her back of her shirt is soaked. If you came up with that and decided to put that in there, we're gonna have to talk after the show.
Okay.
The second one happened when?
2013, he took over. In the summer of 2013, this is when the bag was discovered in the leased car by the dealer.
But we don't know when did she go to Fox?
She was fired in 2014. That's when she went to Fox. A year later.
I'm gonna say that the first one is sad but true.
You are 2 for 2, sir.
Let's go.
You did it, man. That was good. I could not have made that up.
I'm
When I read that, I started crying laughing because the fact that the guy would have peed on whoever Lily was and then say the back of her shirt is soaked.
Who do we know who he was writing these to? Is this like a diary or
No, he emailed them to somebody.
yeah? Who is he?
Apparently not a good friend because he let them out.
2010 is text message. We were texting then, so the fact that he's writing this in email,
Yep.
I don't know why the email part is a little bit. It's pretty humorous to me.
But you know what? This probably spawned the idea of Snapchat.
Yeah,
He probably was like, "Oh boy,
yeah,
we need a way to erase this stuff."
yeah, that's true.
So
Man, that's crazy.
that is a hilarious story. Now,
That
for the
second
record,
story, yeah.
CNN, that is the president. He is still the president. He did not do that to the best of my knowledge. Got to just say that.
You know what? With that, like, you should probably send that to the National Esquire. Or what's the name of that?
Oh, they would love it. I could
Yeah.
probably sell that story. You think it's that good?
You could write. It seems like right now you could write for the Inquirer and the other one, whatever the other one is.
National Enquirer. Yeah. The
Yeah.
Globe. Right?
The Globe, yeah.
Yeah.
You could definitely write for them with that.
I had fun with that one.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was really, really good.
And I want to thank Evan Spiegel because he was the inspiration for this story. I thought, well, how do we change it up? I'm going to say that there was some stuff in there, make it seem like it was because he was cheating on his wife, but then say there was men in the thing.
Yeah, that was weird.
Really
Yeah, that
turned it
was
out there. Huh?
I mean, it seems like that was possible, but
My favorite one.
let's go ahead and jump into Stock Madness. Now, tomorrow is the final day, so today we're basically just